have soaked for about 30 minutes, so they're ready to rinse, and we can do the lano step. First though, I'm going to go ahead and get some water going for the lano. Okay, so I got my water filled up. This is about the size or amount that I used for one pair. I got my little sample there. I'm going to pop this into the microwave and warm it up. Okay, this is all warmed up. I just, just put it in the hot water with the lanolin in it, put it in the microwave for a minute. I'm going to drop in a piece of Slim Cube into my water. And I usually, when I'm doing this and I'm not making a video, I will let it sit for a little bit before I stir it. So just want to give it just a second to get warmed up in the water. And we're going to stir, and that's going to emulsify the lanolin with this little cube, and the milky white stuff is what we're looking for, and that's what's going to make our woolies nice and waterproof. So stir, 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 and it usually doesn't take too much time. You're just kind of melting the lanolin, getting it mixed in. I like to move my spoon in different directions and kind of in a upward motion sometimes. You don't want it to spill out of your cup, but I only ever use 1 cup, just a coffee mug full of water. Not ever use any more than that. Some people use mason jars. I don't recommend it. If you shake them, they will bust. I have had it happen to me the very first time I ever tried to do it, and this method works for me. Just a cup of water, a little bit of lanolin, some cube, and you got your mix right there. Alright, so I wanted to get this done before I rinsed my wool out because I want to give this a little bit of time to cool. And a little trick that I learned is if you increase the surface area of your mixture, it'll cool a lot faster. And since this was just in the microwave for an entire minute, I want it to get a little cooler. You can see. Where are you? Come here, come here. It keeps getting away from me. It really won't hurt anything if that cube sample stays in there. Sometimes it gets a little yellow from the cube. There we go. Oh, oh, oh! Let me pause this. Fished it out. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to put that aside for later. This is just going to hang and start to get cooled off a little bit. And I usually just shake it a little, and that'll kind of help it to cool off. So these guys have been soaking. The water is nice and yucky now. And I'm just going to get them rinsing. Get some warm water going on in here to get them kind of warmed up. To a good temp. And see how the water's kind of murky? We're just going to keep rinsing until it's clear. Let most of that water out. Back up. So I want to see if that little urine stain is gone. It appears to be. So that's good. I don't know if you could see it before, but there was a little stain there where they got a little bit too wet. Okay. So I'm just going to let these season like that. Just try to get most of this, any of the soap that might have soaked up in there during the washing process. And you can see the water's a little bit murky. This uses a lot of water, but it's the most effective way that I found to rinse them. Some people do it in their bathtub, and that's a good method. So you can kind of run them under the faucet. Alright. I feel pretty good about how these are rinsed. So, I'm going to start checking my lano water now. So usually the way I do it is one hand in this and then one hand in this. And that's still super hot. So what I'm going to do is try to warm this water up to that level. So I'm slowly kind of heating this water up. And I may even have to dump it one more time just to get these to like a warmer temperature. But the point of it is to do it very slowly and gently. Within like a few degrees, they can handle it without shocking the wool and felting it. To get any different from that, and you don't have trouble. So I'm going to drain it. I've gotten my lano bath ready earlier. Then it wouldn't take so long. Alright. Okay. I'm just going to move this around. Really try to cool it off. Some people have put ice cubes in it. I don't like that method, but you could try it if you need to cool it off really fast. Yeah, it's still super hot, but I'm getting this water pretty hot too, so shouldn't be long before they are both pretty consistent temperature. Let these hang. Get them under the water so they're chilling. And that is pretty warm. Still too much of a difference though. Whoa! Watch yourself. Okay, so sorry, we got like a little blurry all of a sudden. Maybe it's just me. So I just checked and the temperature is pretty close. In fact, I think that my wool wash water is probably a little bit warmer, but it should be okay. They're close enough. So I'm going to add this. Now most of the time they say, make your lano water, put your wool in. I don't do it that way. I just add it to my wool water. And that's what you want to see. Nice, cloudy water. And then you just want to push your pieces underneath. You're really most concerned about the wet zone. And I'll let that sit for about 15 to 30 minutes and they should be good to go. And they'll be ready to spin and let them dry.